Business with Credit Union Limited, where you belong.
Local manufacturers running their operations from government industrial estates could soon pay less for electricity. It's an effort by government to help them reduce the cost of doing business and become more competitive. Industry Minister Donville Innes spoke about the plan on a tour of River Bay Garment Factory in Buldi today.
He has been given a mandate to get on board with it. I believe they're going to start with two of their office buildings, but the intention is to engage with the private sector to supply and install photovoltaic systems using the roof space available and BIDC estates to generate power for some of the plants. Of course, all of this is to be done within the constraints of the Fair Trading Commission and arrangements of Barbados Light and Power. But certainly another activity to manifest the government's commitment to the renewable energy sector and to help drive the costs of energy down in Barbados, which of course will down to the benefit of the manufacturing sector as well.
Meanwhile, we hear that a major rebranding is on the cards for River Bay Garments. Director Ian Pickup says the process should start in a couple of months.
By that time we'll have all our new fabrics in and we'll be able to produce a line. It's no good going to market if you haven't got ready what you have to sell. So we have to get all that ready, get inventory into stock, so that when we do launch the new line, when we do launch the new River Bay look, that we're ready to go. So that will be in October.
A charge tonight that substandard produce imported into Barbados is squeezing local farmers out of the market. It comes from farmer and owner of Nature's Produce, Timothy Walsh. He was speaking after a tour of his multi-million-dollar operation at Hayman's St. Peter by Industry Minister Donville Innes, CEO of the Barbados Agricultural Society, James Paul, and other officials. On the farm, he rears tilapia and crayfish, in addition to growing several types of produce. Mr. Walsh contends that local production is undermined by produce which does not meet the required standards being allowed into Barbados.
Therefore, they can have greatly reduced prices because they're not being asked to get its full economic return. And we end up, it's brought into the markets in Barbados, which now offsets what happens locally for the local farmers who are trying to compete with those local products. And it's not that, you know, that there's multiple of these products where we're having the same issue. And the thing is the local farmers are producing a fresher product and they're not getting access to the market.
In response, Industry Minister noted that it's an age-old issue, adding that the agencies responsible for monitoring the situation can do a better job. Regarding helping local producers to claim more of the market, he said, in addition to creating the enabling environment, the state can play a more direct role.
Certainly for state agencies who procure items, I believe we ought to give priority to locally produced items as opposed to that is imported. Where you see products that we've seen here today at this farm, where there's consistency in quality and the price point seems to be good, there's absolutely no reason why entities like these cannot be fully supported at the individual level and certainly at the state level.
Here's a look now at how stocks traded on selected exchanges across the region.